Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Goblin Talk. I am James Baxter. I'm here with the lovely Morgan Kramer,
Hi.
the beautiful Prescott Register,
Hi.
and the incomparable Aldon Eberhart.
Ah, yes, incomparable. I like this.
Listen, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to put together a D&D group that meets every week. But if you have, you understand how difficult scheduling issues are. And when you're doing a live stream, it's just as difficult. So, especially in December, right? The holidays coming up. So we decided we would, since Frigiphobia wasn't going to happen, we decided we would get together, and Morgan Kramer would, as the DM of Frigiphobia, would ask us questions about the game so far, and Alden would try to pretend like he remembers anything that happened, and
I'm loaded every episode, ladies and gentlemen.
and then of course, Prescott will set Alden straight.
Answer thoughtfully and
Yes,
precisely.
thoughtfully.
It'll be nice. Yeah.
Because I totally take all the notes.
You see why I'm the goofball? No one expects anything out of me. This is all on you now, Prescott.
Oh yes. This is our first Goblin Talk. So yeah, we'll see what reputation I.
You're the note taker, Alden. Everything falls on you.
Shit.
Yeah,
Let me go get my
actually
notes.
take notes.
Man, where are
I
those?
just remember random details here and there.
Yeah, look, well,
Mhm.
all of this is just loot.
Yeah, which we don't divide up very well. We still haven't decided how.
No, we haven't. It's just all sitting around in one big bag. That's fine. We can do that sometime.
Osborne needs for nothing.
Or we can do it. We can do it off air,
Yeah.
so it's not boring.
I don't have to deal with reader and
Aesthetic.
yeah.
I don't know why the characters I make typically don't want anything, but hey.
Yeah. Maybe
Well-built character.
Osborne might want loot this time, just so he can pay off debts that he perceives he has from his past.
He only has one debt, and that involves his death.
Do you think? Oh, okay. You don't think he could buy his way back into the good graces?
Mm-hmm.
No,
the Xanathar?
The Xanathar's crazy, man. He doesn't.
Yeah.
You could buy him 2 new goldfish, man. The
Xanathar doesn't. It is uncompromising.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, you have the body of the goldfish, so you can eventually get true resurrection.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, correct.
No.
You ate it. You ate it, didn't you?
We're trying to work with you here, okay?
Yeah. You were like, well, waste not, want not. Oh.
Yeah.
Osborne wanted to try sushi before his death.
Yeah. So,
which leads to an interesting question. Why was Osborne, of all people, put in charge of watching over the Xanathar's goldfish?
Well, it shouldn't have been that hard a job, and it isn't that hard a job. But goldfish are really hard to keep alive.
Yeah, so in that case, why wouldn't you pick someone with more?
So, and they just die for no reason. And normally what they do, I don't know if you've read Xanathar's Guide to Everything or any of the other information on the Xanathar. But normally what his minions do is when the goldfish dies, they swap it, right, with a live one before he notices. And this time, Osborne he wasn't lucky enough.
Yeah.
And, Xanathar noticed before they could swap the fish, and he got blamed for it.
I'm sure that's quite an escape story.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That's pretty good.
And you're still only, entered this at level 1.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was an underling.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he was on goldfish duty.
If you get goldfish duty, that's like you're not even level 1 yet,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, they figure how hard could it be to feed a goldfish every now and then and tell us if it dies, and.
So your escape was what got you to level 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
From NPC to level 1 PC.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, what about you there, Alden, playing Wilhelm? You've got quite the sweeping backstory for him.
Yes, Wilhelm the twice slain fought in the wars of the Zentarum versus the Cormanthier, but he died 2 times. You know, he wasn't a very good fighter. He was in the infantry front line charging up. And you know those guys in the movie that just get hit with that first volley of arrows? That was him. That was him both times. But, you know, they had clerics and stuff. So, you know, he's just like wake up the next day and they'd be like, oh, Wilhelm, you died. First wave, man. He's like, did I gain any XP? And they're like, no, you have to at least take out one guy. And he's like, oh, man, this sucks. And so that's why he's first level when he gets here. You know, he was there. He was part of the action. But, you know, he just died twice.
Oh, God.
You know, cannon fodder is there for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, draw fire.
That's right. Totally
Now,
was.
are you going to update your addendum to your name with each time you get knocked out?
I have not knocked out. No, I mean dead when I say
Oh,
Wilhelm the
okay.
Twice Slain. So, you know.
Well, I
People
mean,
die and everything.
Thrice Slain still has some zing to it.
Well, yeah.
Well,
If you get me, I'll change it to Thrice Slain. But if you get me to 4 times, then I'm going to be all salty because it doesn't sound cool anymore.
well, I mean, the next time you go unconscious, we can let you just, you know, fail your death saves.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what you really want to do
then
for
resurrect you
some sort
after.
of strange flavor, then yeah, I'm into it. But
You can be the
Let's-
thrice slain.
let's make her earn
Yeah.
it, James.
Y'all keep
That
taunting
hasn't
me.
been a
Don't-
problem yet.
Not,
I
Close.
almost one hit killed a PC last.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna be a problem, Alden. I think Morgan's gonna knock you out fair and square.
Yeah, knocking me out is fine, but I'm talking about death. You know,
Well,
it's very-
yeah, we'll just let you bleed out.
that'll take a really jerk bunch of PCs for me to die.
hey,
Well, yeah,
that's how I
what
did my
we are.
first like true character death.
No, I think
Everyone
some-
forgot
some
about
people-
me after I like went unconscious.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
just
understand
forgot
how that
about
can
you.
happen because like as a DM, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna call out your character's name and like it say in front of all the PCs, make your first death saving throw, and like
Yeah,
make it a
no, he
big
did that.
moment.
He did that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So
Are you talking about Travis Miller right now?
no.
Oh,
This was like old group,
okay.
college, way off topic for Frigiphobia. But we are going through the Underdark with a great little compendium called Veins of the Earth.
Okay.
And there's some great monsters in there. They're moths that if they bite you, you slowly go insane. So we were going through these tunnels and my insania kicks in and I run away from people, trip and fall down a chasm, get knocked unconscious. They come and get me, raise me back, get me back to health. But there's then another character who's going insane, has backed away from the group, casts fireball, knocked me back unconscious, and everyone runs away to chase her down and forgets about me.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Killed by a party member, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oof.
Yeah.
Tough.
Wow,
But
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Anybody who's in the chat right now, if you can hear us, fine. Can you say something?
No.
Kristen is in the chat. She says she can't.
There's
She's
awesome-
having an audio issue, but she is in a car
Yeah, it's probably her.
with the
She's
phone.
far away
Yeah.
in the
Steven
mountains.
is having the same problem. He's also in a car. So as far as I'm looking at my overlay here, OBS Streamlabs, and I don't see a problem. But I don't know. You can hear us.
Drunken Panda,
Drunken Panda
they
says
can hear
just
it fine.
fine. So it's
Thank you,
just you,
Drunken Panda.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
It's just you
Panda.
In your car.
listening in a
Stupid
car.
cars.
Thank you.
Ugh. Thanks for listening. and tuning
Kristen
Yeah,
in.
they're
spent,
coming back
um,
from real life Frigiphobia.
Mhm.
Kristen
Okay.
spent 2 hours driving through Chicago today. So
Mm,
apparently it was
yeah.
traffic.
I don't think I would be able to survive
Yeah.
living in a cold area and driving in snow.
Wait, they're not driving back from Alaska.
No, they came back from.
Okay.
I don't know why they were in Chicago. I have no idea.
Probably flew.
Why
down.
were
Who
y'all in
knows? With
Chicago?
Kristen and Steven, who knows? They could have
It's
driven
not
there
that
just for
bad.
pizza. I have no
But
idea.
yeah, quite an adventure with those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah, they're
They
all over
wanted
the
some
place.
authentic Chicago deep dish.
All right.
Back on topic.
Tell us more about your
We don't-
character,
Do we have
Prescott.
a topic?
You're so mysterious.
So it came up in the last episode that I was sitting here on a mission to figure out what the fuck is going on, uh, and why people keep disappearing up here in this frigid, unnatural wasteland. And yeah, I
All
was
right.
sent by the Raven Queen. Ooh,
So I mean, pretty much
Yeah.
we all make sense. We either live here, or we're coming back
Yeah.
home to try and solve the problem, or we've been sent here to solve the problem. And then there's
Yeah.
this guy who killed the goldfish.
Well,
There too.
listen. Okay, so if the Xanathar is after you, you gotta get as far away as possible, and the spine of the world is as far away as possible.
Yep, you're not wrong. Yeah.
So he came. Osborne has come all the way here
Mhm.
just to get away from the Xanathar,
Mhm.
and that might not be far enough.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see
Only
how.
time
Yeah.
will tell.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If there's a little lull in the storyline, she can always throw some
Like,
Centaur.
You remember in Pulp Fiction,
Mhm.
Yeah.
when Bing Rames is talking about how he's gonna have a dude hiding in a rice paddy. He goes to East Asia. I want a guy hiding in a rice paddy, ready to pop a cap in his ass. Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
Imagine something like that. The Xanathar cares for nothing more than he does his goldfish.
Mm.
So, who knows?
Well, the goldfish is dead.
Yeah.
Where are
There's
they going to be
probably
now?
Probably a hefty reward on you. I feel really bad for playing a paladin because I'd turn you in. Yeah.
Why would you
Well,
turn him in
it's
to
a
the
You probably-
Xanathar?
Probably get the
Gang
party
leader?
a lot of gold. You'd have to roll up a new character. Yeah, but the rest of us would really benefit.
Listen, the
You know, being
Xanathar
a goblin.
isn't lawful. What are you lawful good?
Yeah.
The Xanathar is not lawful whatsoever.
no.
I know. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it and my character wouldn't do it. But if I were playing a different character, I might think
Okay,
about
well, a different character. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. My character would not care. You've proven yourself useful
it. And
as a party
it's-
member, so this ragtag team might be handy.
And it's
Yeah, like,
silly
what's
for
going
someone
on?
who's like worships the Raven Queen to be like,
Yeah.
yes, you should be punished for this goldfish's death. You'd be like, no, please,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, he needs to grow up.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of questionable deaths,
Mhm.
Sadrin, there was a surprising amount of contention over
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
the baby Yeti.
Well,
I
This
thought,
is
I
great.
thought
Yeah,
that might come
yeah.
up tonight. Yeah.
Griffin's
I
not
figured,
here to
yeah.
defend himself, though, so I can just say right now, Prescott did nothing wrong.
Yeah, as someone who grew up on a farm, I had a lot of flashbacks there from taking care of very sick, ill, dying baby goats and other things like that nature. So I had like a little real life experience come and play there. And then also it's like, yeah, someone worshiping the Raven Queen. It's not about suffering, it's about quick mercy, making sure they eat quickly, easily move on to where they need to go. And that's another thing. And they were just bickering over what to do. It's just sitting there scared in a corner. Nothing's going on. No one's going to take care of it in any obvious manner. So it's like, this is just panic and we need to get a move on off this mountain. So I went.
So
and
do you
took
think it
care of
was an equal parts act of practicality and mercy?
Definitely.
Okay.
So,
I just didn't want another NPC in the party. Let's be real.
so Griffin's playing Baldur's Gate right now, right?
Yeah, I think he like just started it an hour ago.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Which
God.
means he's not paying attention to this right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Okay, good. Okay, so in Baldur's Gate 3, you get to a cave. It's an owlbear cave.
No,
Okay?
Spoilers, chat. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's been out for like 2 months. Anyway, so you kill the owlbear, and the owlbear has a cub. And then you have to make a decision. Do you kill the cub, or do you let it live, right? And every time I've done this part of the game, I've decided to let it live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you do, it starts to eat its own mother. And you're like, right? Every time. Apparently there's a way to get it to come to your camp. I haven't figured that out yet. But I understand what Prescott's character was doing
Mm-hmm.
in killing the young Yeti. I think where the contention comes in is the picture from the book.
That was
Yeah, the
not
picture of the
even
book is
fair.
very innocent.
Thank
very
goodness you didn't
innocent.
show that until afterwards, or we'd have a
Because it
freaking
looks
NPC.
super cute, and you're like, how
Yeah.
could you kill such a super cute thing? You're like, how can it fend for itself?
And
If we
then
just
in
leave
my
it here, it's
head-
gonna die of starvation. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
in
You
my
know?
head, after seeing the picture, I was like, "Oh God, I totally did the right thing."
oh, here
In
it
this
goes.
picture?
Morgan brings
Yeah, we
that
have
in
to-
every
we have
chance
to-
she can.
You have to turn off your.
Look at that,
background.
Prescott.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I see it. I'm watching. I'm looking at the baby picture.
No, you did the right thing, Prescott. I'm with
Yeah.
you 100%.
Yeah, killing the baby Yeti. I did the right thing.
I mean, we killed its.
Hopefully.
We killed its parents.
Yeah, we are, and it was just dragging around something like a plaything. It's like
Yeah, and there was that.
For another thing,
yeah,
it's like,
that
if
NPC
it's not
that
going
was
to,
playing.
like,
It was
how
playing
it's
with an
written,
NPC. Yeah.
yeah, like that didn't speak well for it being able to kill and its own prey, chase down, kill its own prey. So it might have been just starting to learn it, but I'm still like in my head, no, too young. I don't want it to starve to death.
Okay. So you think
That-
the Raven Queen would have approved of your decision?
No fucking clue. I'm just hoping. I'm a young Shatterkai elf learning its ways in the real world of how life and death actually work, you know.
Mm.
I want to ask what is young for a Shatterkai, but I'm not sure I want those two to know yet.
Yeah, I haven't quite. Well, that's one thing I still need to clarify with you. It's like that you have mentioned it. You have a lot of your own lore with the Raven
Mhm.
Queen, so I want to kind of back some of it up. What I
Yeah,
have in
very
my
excited.
head versus
And that's the thing about, I think the Raven Queen, more than any other deity,
Mhm.
has been explored in so many different settings. I mean,
Mhm.
she even exists in Matt Mercer's, Wild
Mhm.
Mountain Exandria.
Her name comes up a lot.
yeah, death
You're the
and the
Raven
Grim,
Queen a lot.
like the Grim Reaper, is a very poignant figure. Death is very
Mhm.
prevalent in all fiction. Really is.
Yeah.
And what happens after or why what is, so it makes sense why she would appear up or someone like her would appear.
Now, speaking of death, is that your cats behind you, James, or are you just about to get eaten by some strange, creepy goblin?
Are you
No,
talking
his
about
curtain's
the
a mimic.
curtain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
mimic.
mimic.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Cool.
I'm trying
cool.
to ignore it.
All right, cool.
So yeah, you're gonna die. The
If it
All right.
little
notices that
pseudopod's
I've
gonna
noticed
whip
it,
out.
then
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
miss you when you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've got the office door closed. The cats are out there,
Okay.
Yeah. Just a breeze
or they
from outside.
or they don't
Mhm.
create havoc.
Mhm.
Not as
Havoc
much
they
as
will
they-
create. They're not as well behaved as your cats. All
Yeah.
Well, my cats are just very lazy. Got to get them fat. That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying. They run around too much.
No, it's not good for them.
Just get him a giant exercise wheel.
Yeah, you go.
Yep.
I
It has
thought
to be
about
like
making
4
one.
feet across though, because Marlo's
Mhm.
so huge.
He is
Yeah.
enormous.
He is big.
I've thought about making an exercise wheel for him, but I need like a lot of parts. Like
Yep. And do you have the ability to bend the wood or whatever material to
I
make it out
figure
of?
it out. How are it gonna be?
Oh boy, famous last words.
Well, one man
Yeah.
can do, another can do, right?
He's
That's
Yeah.
exactly what Osborne said when he was put on goldfish duty.
Yeah.
How hard can it be?
Oh, it can be.
You put some food in the tank, and you.
Yeah. Osborne probably put too much food in the tank
Yeah, you
Maybe.
overfed the goldfish, yeah.
I don't know.
and never fed it. That's the most common way, actually. I used to have a fish tank and all. And
mean,
the
he's
most
not
common
a-
way to kill the fish would be those long-term feeders.
I mean,
Like,
he's not
"Oh,
a
I'm
marine
going on vacation.
biologist.
Here's
I
the
mean, he
food,
doesn't know
food."
why it died. So.
Yeah.
What is Osborne's nature sport? -1.
Oh shit! I don't know. I had to pull up his character sheet. It's not a -1.
Mm.
I didn't. When I made Osborne, I didn't have like a bunch of dumb stats. He's not min maxing.
Okay.
and that's
I can look it
Well, I
up
guess
and
that
tell
would be
you.
wisdom instead of intelligence. Though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about animal handling?
I will look it
what's
up and I will
Osborne's
tell
trait?
you.
Pull
Let's
out my
see.
big old folder of characters.
I'm just gonna go to D&D Beyond,
D&D Beyond.
who one of these days is gonna sponsor us.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
One of these days.
Because yeah, we all use D&D Beyond.
You sure do.
We do.
Yep.
Made my
Makes
life
things
so much
much
easier.
easier. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Prescott. Just,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing about D&D Beyond, Prescott?
The homebrew things. Your DM can make a item and put it there for everyone to use.
I love the homebrew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I found
oh.
I found a homebrew race for Kristen's Christmas campaign or a
Ooh.
Christmas one shot
Mm-hmm.
because I realized that Hero Forge had bear folk,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
so I made a polar bear. And Wizards of the Coast doesn't have an official bear folk race, so I found a homebrew one that's not like broken or anything. It's just pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Kristen's totally cool, so I'm sure she'll be fine with it. Let's see.
Well, luckily her audio isn't working, so she doesn't know what you just said right there. So
No, she doesn't know what I said.
you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the question about Osborne?
What is Osborne's animal handling?
+0.
Mm.
Okay. Sounds about
That
right.
that's
Sounds
yeah,
about
that's fitting.
It's not a
That answers
negative
a lot
though.
right there.
It's not a negative.
Yep.
I don't think you need a positive to deal with the goldfish, honestly.
Well, apparently,
You
Yeah.
have somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen,
if you're Osborne, you do.
my own personal animal handling is pretty low.
Mm.
And I had a beta fish for like 6 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ridiculous
Wow.
how long that fish lived. His name was Grand Moff Tarkin.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. He lived a long time.
Oh,
Grand Moff Tarkin lived way longer than he was supposed to.
Yes,
Oh,
he did.
wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, we talked about the Raven Queen.
Yes.
Alden, tell us a little bit about Wilhelm's deity.
Wilhelm. Good thing I've got his character sheet up because I don't remember. Tempest. Tempest. Because yeah, he was in battle, man, and yeah, that was the whole thing. Is if he had continued and he had survived the wars without dying twice, he would have probably been a fighter and just worshipped Tempest. But after being brought back twice, he was like, maybe I need to do more with my life. And that's why he worships Tempest. And he's gone into the clergy, man. He's just doing stuff.
Yeah.
Share with our viewers, what does Tempest personify? What are his
He's the god of chaos and battle, I believe.
Oh shit.
And if we're using Faerunian deities, his under deity is the Red Knight, who's like, tactics and strategy. But I don't care about that. I'm all about Tempest.
Okay. Do you think you'll stick with that with your recent oath choice? Do you want to talk about your recent?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. My recent oath, which is, I believe, Oath of Winter's End is what we called it.
For you, it is. The
Yes.
overarching thing is Oath of the Wildlands. Yes.
Of the Wildlands. And if a better opportunity or power comes along that will help me in my goal, that seems kind of mercenary, though. I mean, but I mean, if there seems to be like a direct divine guidance to ending this awful winter, and Tempest doesn't care, then yeah, I need a deity that's gonna have my back against this awful frost maiden.
How does Wilhelm feel coming home to find everything under the rime?
It's pretty upsetting. Like, he's like, all my friends are dead. Everybody's sacrificing everybody once a month.
Yeah.
It's always winter.
Not quite what you.
Yeah, nope.
How does Wilhelm feel about the sacrifice? Because I feel like in the interactions with NPCs, he's almost been the most, not necessarily accepting, but understanding of the decision.
I think it's working, honestly. Alden believes it, and he believes it would get worse. He understands why some of those chaotic, crazy people are like, "Oh, you guys are crazy! What are you doing?" But I think that in the end of the day, he believes that when that body disappeared, that it was taken. And we from the latest episode, he's like, they are being taken. Ah! So he's like, yeah, no, it's working. Things would be 10 times worse if the 10 towns wasn't sacrificing somebody once a month. And that's nuts and awful and needs to be stopped. But for now, they're doing their part while we do ours.
We just had a new moon, and I seriously considered texting everyone to say, "Oh, there goes another one."
Oh no!
Oh man.
That would have been good. That would have been good. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Osborne?
What about Osborne?
Vocal against that decision. You tried to bring the guy back. What has changed after seeing the individual return as a cold light walker? Is he more set on stopping the sacrifices, or does he understand it more now?
Look, Osborne is a realist, right? He understands that let me put it this way. Osborne is an absurdist.
He went from realist to absurdist real quick, man. What just happened? Go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
I thought I would lay it on you. I thought you were ready for it.
Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Go ahead.
You
So-
make crazy goblins for all your campaigns.
An absurdist is someone who thinks that nothing means anything. Okay. It's kind of like nihilism, except with a bit more, maybe more positive bent to it, you know? And since nothing means anything, then you shouldn't sacrifice yourself for something. The only thing that means anything is right now, the moment in which you're living. You should make the best of that. Which is why he ran away from the Xanathar, you see. There is no, he doesn't think there's any afterlife. He doesn't think there's, you know, anything like that. So he's trying to make the most of what he's got. And seeing someone walk out into the snow naked like that really shook him to his core.
Oof, yeah, I can imagine.
Because that was the dumbest thing he could think of. So seeing him come back as a White Walker, as you put it, only cemented the views he had already. He's not an atheist. There are gods in this world. They do
stuff.
They do
Tangible
fuck
things.
around with the material plane. You know, it's obvious that they exist, right? But that doesn't mean you have to like them. And that doesn't have to mean you do what they say. So when you saw that one come back as a White Walker, that only made him more absurdist. Like nothing really does mean anything.
Even though it's obvious that that person was taken and the gifts are being accepted by the Frost Maiden.
Are they being accepted?
I mean, she took them and turned them into something else.
That doesn't mean they were accepted. Maybe that was a denial. Who knows?
But then you have to find the meaning. But there is no meaning. So what do?
There is no meaning. The Frostmaiden is going to do what she does, and it doesn't really matter why.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter why she does what she does, right? So it's our job as a party to survive and not to fall into her clutches.
So, quick
He knows that
question.
she exists.
Yeah.
He knows
Right.
that. He's not an atheist.
No, we get
He
that.
knows that she exists. It's just that none of this is important in the grand scheme of things.
It just sounds to me like, and then don't get me wrong, it's always fun to build a character like this, but you have built a character that when the chips are down, you're gonna run away. Like, you know,
Maybe.
we're some of us are like, I'm here for
Yeah.
my God, I'm here for the people of 10 towns,
Maybe.
I'm here for my friends. So maybe we're like, you know, that's what we got to work on it, because like at the end of the day, you're like, well,
Well,
there's no meaning in any of this. Pew! And I'll be
that's
like,
true.
oh,
But
Well,
because there's no,
again.
let me put it this way: because there's no meaning to anything, there's no greater purpose, no greater cause. That means that personal freedom means more than anything else.
Okay.
And if pressed, if someone's freedom is on the line, he might be moved.
Okay.
Like he was moved to try to go after the guy who was walking off into the snow, and your guy was like, "Oh, I guess that guy's gone." I'm like, "He's right over there.
You just gotta convince him to come back.
He's right. He was right there. He can't have gone far. He didn't teleport, right? It's just the snow, you know." And I was in a whiteout once in South Dakota. I was driving my shitty little Cavalier. This is in I think it was 2001. It might have been 2000. And let me tell you, I was going as fast as I could. I was following this crazy dude in a minivan, right? And he had his hazard. Everybody had their hazards on, right? And there were snow drifts across the road, which somebody had already plowed through. So he would just drift in the middle of the road and boom, through the snow drift, right? And then I would go after him. Boom. Every now and then, the snow or the wind would shift, and he would disappear, even though he was only 20 feet in front of me. We were only going 15 miles an hour, you understand, with our hazards on. And he would disappear. And then he would come back. Sometimes the snow and the wind would the wind would shift and the snow would clear for a second. You could see trailer trucks overturned on the side of the road.
That's terrifying.
So a whiteout, which is when it snowed the day before, and then the wind kicks up the next day, right? And it's like living in a snow globe, right? So I understand when Morgan said that he walked off 15 feet away and he just disappeared. I could totally visualize that. But I also understood that he was only 20 feet away.
Well,
we can go get him.
You didn't go after him. You didn't go after him.
I wasn't going to do it if nobody would come with me.
Oh, well, why? You just
yeah,
want
how
both
I
of us to die?
understood- Yeah, how I understood Morgan explaining it was a clear day, and then the wind picked up, obscured our vision, and then died back down.
Yeah. That's
So
what I
it's more of an obvious sign that it's like
supernatural.
more supernatural causes. And there was a unnatural scream on the winds that I heard.
All things that you were conveniently
What happened?
ignoring.
I
Yeah.
don't think I heard that.
Yeah. So you
No.
got to pay attention to what
Osborne
Morgan.
didn't hear it.
Osborne didn't hear that. Yeah, no.
Sergeant and Grand
If
did.
Morgan doesn't
Yeah.
tell me that I specifically heard something, then I just
Mhm.
if I can forget about it because I'm
Yeah.
a good player. You see.
No, I know every little bit of information. I know everybody's backstory, even though I haven't been there yet. You know, Granny's wolf story. Oh, it's going to come out someday. But, we don't know it. We've just been in the other room the entire time. Everybody's gotten to know each other.
Yeah.
Me and you were just cuddling. Not
Yeah, you
knowing
only know
anything
my
about
backstory
everybody.
because we were cuddling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some interesting backstories to delve into. But
There are.
I'm glad everyone's like taking
Getting it out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is a long campaign. Like if we run through it as written,
Yeah.
it's still going to take a while, even though it's not a level 20 campain.
Okay, good.
And who knows? When we finish,
We might take it somewhere.
extra stuff to level y'all up to 20. We'll see
Yeah.
how everyone feels about it.
All
Okay.
right.
But I also think we're moving surprisingly well for such a large party. I didn't
Okay,
plan to have
Okay.
6,
I thought
but
we were going to move super slow.
Yeah.
y'all are doing all right.
6 can be a
Y'all are-
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are already technically leveled out of 10 towns. There's a whole lot more to Icewind Dale than just the 10 towns.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Figure.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that'd be a very small location. And it's
Mhm.
like, hey, look. Then you could with an easy couple hours drive to the Kelvin's Cairn, you could easily be like, oh, that's where all the trouble is, like right over there or over there. So it made sense that we're gonna go way off in the wilderness for days.
Speaking of trouble at Kelvin's Cairn, were you surprised to find a settlement of Duragar in what was supposed to be an abandoned ruin? And what are they
Strangely,
up to?
no. But I was thinking more of goblins than Duragar initially, because we ran into the goblins earlier.
Mhm.
So I thought that's probably where they held
What
up.
are you trying to say?
No, just foreshadowing with the
Yeah, it
our
would've
first
been
mission
nice for
was
shadowing.
fighting the goblins.
Yeah, just more goblins.
Uh huh.
But
Yeah.
don't worry, there's more goblins.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's always
Good.
more goblins.
Hopefully next time
It's
they'll
D
listen
and
to
D.
me.
There's always 4 goblins. Yeah.
Well, you just got to
Hopefully
work
next
on that
time you'll roll
persuasion.
decently.
Yeah, roll some persuasion.
Yeah.
Get that persuasion.
Y'all
up, man.
got the cart. She
We
ran up
did.
on a polar bear's back.
Which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I suspected that there were Duragar just because I've been running out of the abyss. And so when you started describing, I was like, what has dwarven foot tracks and can't get spot? Oh, wait. I know
Yeah.
it can do this.
Yeah, that was that tree altar thing in Alden's game where he's running through the Underdark. We're running
Yeah,
through the Underdark. He's like,
yeah.
yeah, that's probably
And I was like,
Duragar,
but then
we
I was
don't
like,
know.
why
We've
would
only seen
that be
goblins.
that? I mean, like, because the snow with the sun, that would just be miserable for an Underdark dwelling race. But then, like, as you started describing it, and I was like, oh yeah, because they could get bigger and just pick up carts and walk away. Yeah, those jerks are stealing from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, talking about those with the undead troll ogre.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Yeah, that's
I
going to
didn't
be
expect that though.
interesting when it comes out what Wilhelm saw in its eyes.
Oh gosh, I
That
don't know if I remember that. Help
was
me.
it Wilhelm that got like shaken
I
or
don't-
stunned? One of the
Maybe.
characters got stunned,
Maybe that was me.
and because they saw a visage of the frost maiden within the eyes,
Oh,
kind of
oh yeah.
through the eyes. I
That
think
definitely might have been me.
Yeah.
I don't
that
remember.
hasn't come out yet to the rest of the party. I don't think.
Oh,
we
Morgan's
lost
gone.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, she texted me her computer just blue screen of death.
Well,
Ooh,
good thing we
Yeah.
weren't streaming. This would have been super awkward. What has it done
I
to
know,
our
very
layout?
awkward.
Yeah.
I know, what would have done to our layout?
What is it doing? What has it done to our layout?
Well,
looking
let's
at
see.
it.
Oh,
You,
there it
Everything
you
is
and I don't look
frozen.
too bad, Alden.
Oh yeah, but Prescott's been just annihilated.
yeah, he's been stretched.
Mm.
My view of the layout is just all frozen. 1 second.
Is it?
On my computer, on my phone. I mean, where I'm watching Twitch. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we love
Okay,
you,
well,
Morgan.
Okay, yeah, I'm split in half.
That's
hang
amazing.
on, let me
Yeah,
read you what
yeah.
Morgan said. It's
Yeah.
making a really loud grinding sound like the fan just broke.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
She's
that
had a
in
lot of
Morgan?
PC
You know,
problems.
it's Christmas. I think if
It
together
is.
we all
Yeah.
chipped in, we just get her a new one.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a GoFundMe or something
Go
like
fund
that.
me for her
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah, you know.
Are you gonna fix the overlay there?
No,
Or
I'm
I'm
gonna leave you
stay
just
split
like
in half.
that,
Okay.
Prescott.
Just shift her over to one
Yeah.
side. Just get under me.
I
Come
could
over here.
shift you over to
Get
one
over here.
side. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, I should have stayed at this side.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all like. It's all...
Yeah,
It
no,
won't work. It won't work.
Hang on, I'm gonna fix you, Prescott.
no problem.
Welcome to
I'm
the
gonna-
Neon Goblin Network, where we are.
That's right. I'm gonna move you
Well,
right
yeah.
here under Alden,
Well,
Woo.
and then I'm gonna move you. Under me as
There's
well.
2 of me.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 of you.
Deuces.
Yeah, there we go. What do you think of that, Prescott?
There should always be 2 of me.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're the nicest person I know.
That's that's kind of sad. But good. I take that compliment. So I'm like, we all should know a myriad of nice
Why
people
is-
in
he's
our
got
lives.
He's got a
but,
lot
yeah.
of mean friends, James.
Why
does.
is that
Yeah.
sad? You're
Yeah,
super
I know.
nice.
He just really
I take
surrounds
that as
himself
like,
with a
but
bunch
in
of
your
jerks.
life, just like,
You're like 7 times as nice as Alden.
It's true. It's true.
what about your grandma or parents? Well, no, I know your parents, but more like other people in your life.
Nope, just you, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
you.
All
I
right.
know your parents forced you to church. So
You're
that
numero
kinda
uno.
knocks it down. Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
if let's say like somebody asked me, okay, if anybody that you know who is alive was gonna make you a pie, who would it be? I'd go
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Prescott.
Oh.
Every time.
Well, you wouldn't want me to make you a pie. You'd probably die from it. Yeah.
I mean,
I
how hard
actually
can it
worked-
be?
Don't know how to make a pie. Yeah.
I actually worked at a bakery, so
Okay, yeah, oh.
So-
No,
Yeah.
not
Well,
even
baking
because
lab
of
is
that.
good,
Not
yeah.
even
Prescott-
because of that. Just
It's just
because you're the
your
nicest
sheer
person I know.
niceness. Your sheer niceness.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
makes sense. I'm going into psychology.
Mm,
so-
Nope. I mean, I was in psychology for a while.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Well, I'll
if-
take that compliment.
yeah, you should take that
Wait.
compliment. But and it's
Wholeheartedly.
completely true.
Which is why when he killed that little baby Yeti, we knew it was the right thing to do. I hope Griffin's watching just so that he could get
I
so
was-
I
mad.
was- and he called me
Honestly,
a
I was
monster
surprised you did
earlier.
that. I was really surprised you did that. Honestly, you
Yeah.
were doing
Well-
what your character would do.
Yeah, and yeah, and pulling in responses from real life, like knowing the pain of what that actually is like,
But it was an
And
act of
then
mercy.
yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was.
I've been also grievously injured by the NPC beforehand as well. So
Yeah.
it's just like, it's already injured. Are we going to heal this thing, take care of it, or are we going to just rest of the way take
Yeah.
mercy, like mercy kill?
Yeah, man.
So in the moment, yeah.
So you are you both gonna be in Kristen Miss?
Mm-mm.
You're not doing it, Prescott?
I
Alden
plan
is.
on it.
Sure. Yes. What character do
You're
you
not doing
guys
it,
need in your
Prescott?
party?
I didn't
Did we
plan on
already
it.
have enough characters before you
I-
chimed in?
You could always take my slot, Prescott. You are nicer than me.
That's true.
Apparently, I have
You
no
are nice,
character ideas though,
Oh, all right. Well, I've got-
and so that's probably one reason. And I'm
Mhm.
enjoying my free time of not having a game on
Okay,
certain
okay,
days.
okay.
So I've like recently said no to being in
Well,
games.
I don't like that because if I'm sitting around doing nothing, I
Yeah.
get a honeydew list. So I've got to have D&D lined up, you know.
Mhm. Oh no, I have other things I can do, like waste my time with. Waste my time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
A very valuable resource is learning how to role play and work with others in varying situations.
Yeah.
D&D. But yeah, other things I do, like Minecraft and other games.
You only approved my point, Prescott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you're the nicest one.
Glad I could do that. Glad I could do that.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to bring up about Frigiphobia so far?
Yeah, any questions from chat?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
See, I don't know who Drunken Panda is, but
Yeah.
It's my buddy from the boat.
he's not
Oh.
he's not happy that someone's nicer than you.
Well, here's the thing. If you take a subset of people that are on a submarine, I am the
Mhm.
nicest. If Prescott went down onto a submarine,
Yeah.
we would have made him tap out. Yeah.
Maybe. Hey,
The nicest person that could cut that particular mustard. I'm sorry.
yeah. When I was little,
Yeah.
I helped my dad on multiple occasions castrate goats.
Yeah.
So I use that threat knowing that I can do it.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah. And
If you're
I
a goat.
really terrified several people in my
I don't know.
fraternity with
Is a
that
goat
threat.
and a human being that different, James?
Pretty much. You well, not different, but pretty much the same when it comes to
I don't know.
gonads.
See?
Yeah.
He can do
Granted,
it.
we don't have a bone like goats do in our penis.
Okay, well it's
But
different
let's
then.
see.
That's a lot different.
But
It
when
sounds
comes
a lot,
to
it sounds a lot
testes
different.
and
It actually
scrotum,
sounds
it's-
like a human would be easier now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to
yeah.
the scrotum and testes, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just make an incision at an angle, going, I forgot which direction, but then reach up, cut it, then put some antibacterial clotting powder on there and send
Yeah.
them on the way.
Me too. Me too, Morgan. Me too. Look,
So-
Prescott's just got to make sure that he doesn't have a bunch of fans out there thinking he's
Yeah,
nice. He's got to
Hey,
tell you
trying.
about his
nice,
street
nice
cred.
is one thing. Defenseless and gullible and easy to take advantage of are another thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You watch
Yeah.
it.
So
Kristen had a question for Frigiphobia.
Okay.
Who would win in a battle royale between all the characters?
The artificer, because he's got all those minions.
yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
probably.
I don't even know why you asked.
I could stand a very good chance because there's some abilities I haven't even used yet that would get me out of the fight. And
I
out
mean,
of
I have some
situations pretty
too.
nicely.
I mean, I don't know. If we take the artificer out first,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the hit point. His hit point pool is what he's got working against him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I could twin a spell or something like that, and take him out maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. But if I didn't, that'd be my ass on the next turn. You know.
I have built Wilhelm to be a meat shield for this party. He's not the guy that goes out and hits for a whole bunch of damage. He's there to
Mhm.
do enough damage to keep that aggro. Since
Yeah.
you
do
really
tank.
you can't. There's no pulling an enemy. You've got to keep Morgan's interest by being like, oh, that paladin hurt me. Yeah, we're strategizing against you, even though you just said not to. But you gotta hurt the enemy enough so that it's like, all right, screw that dude in the big armor,
Yeah.
even though I'm one of the hardest to hit.
Yeah.
So,
You want to look menacing and
Yeah.
like the main target to go after.
yeah.
Kristen says that Gran would win in a battle royale.
She is a
Oh,
druid.
she's a druid.
I
Is she
forget
one
her-
of those?
Is she
Circle of the Moon? Yeah, you circle of the moon,
I
Gran?
don't know. I haven't. Has she wild shaped at all?
Yeah, if you're circle
Yeah,
of
she's
the
wild shaped
she
a
did.
couple times.
She
as
did
a
turn into
wolf.
a wolf, yeah.
Right, she turned into a wolf.
So if she's circle of the moon, then yes, it is you, Gran, because everybody
Yeah.
knows they're broken.
Aren't
Yeah,
we high
they're
enough
great.
level for a
Not
druid to
yet.
hit a bear? No.
I
No,
don't think so.
I don't think
Once
so.
they get
Right
bear,
now-
it's over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over. Yeah, then it's you.
Unless
Yeah.
they start getting those higher
Mhm.
levels.
Yeah, but that just means
And
Morgan's
yes, she
gonna
is
have to
circle of the
adjust
moon.
her
Yeah.
adjust her encounters because of you. So the reason why we're fighting all these like super awful monsters is just you, Gran.
Oh, she's
Thanks,
shepherd.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Not
Thanks,
moon,
Kristen.
so moon. Yeah, she's
Okay.
shepherd, not moon.
I don't know what
But
that
yeah,
is.
both of them can wild shape. It's just the wild
Yeah.
shape is at a higher level for circle of the moon.
Okay.
That's true. She's
dude.
got a little while before she
Higher
hits
time.
Okay,
bear.
so
I
then
think.
maybe
So she has longer till she
okay,
gets
maybe
there,
Morgan
if
can
you're
ease
looking at-
off the gas a little bit then.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know. I think I could probably take out Grant. Well, I don't know. I mean,
The trash talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could do it. We could do a battle royale one night
Yeah,
if
why
not everybody
not?
can be
Yeah.
here, and we'll
Brandon,
find
we've already
out.
had some trash talk.
We'll
on
find
the
out
show, so
Oh
yeah,
man.
what happens.
let's see. Yeah.
1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Actually, Osmo might do better if it was everybody on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Little-
Yeah.
Little chaos of battle.
Yeah.
1v1v1v1v1.
I mean, I can twin spells. You know,
Yeah.
I got sorcery points.
You won't be the first one to die.
Yeah, it'll be me.
probably not. I probably would be the first one to go down.
We would target like
that
the
would definitely be
paladin
Alden.
or the
Alden would be the
archer.
first one to go down.
Yes.
Yeah. You target the heavy hitter first. And then
Wilhelm the
go
thrice
down line.
slain. No.
Yeah. I don't know how it would go after that though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It depends on the dice rolls, I think.
Circumstance
Yeah.
and positioning
Mhm.
and you guys' bloodthirstiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Prescott, one of you is taller than the other. I
Oh,
haven't
wait,
noticed
I
that
can't
before.
change it. So...
You can't tell. You can't
I was
tell.
like, let me sit up straighter. It's like, no, both of them don't go up the same amount.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you
yeah.
guys for coming tonight.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't.
We had
Yeah,
some questions
sorry
about
about
that.
Frigiphobia that we answered.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly when we'll be back with Frigiphobia. I hope next week, but I don't know. I mean, the holidays are coming. Like I said, it's really hard
Let me check my calendar.
to get a bunch of
I'll
people
be-
together to play D&D on a good day,
want me
much
to-
less in December. So
You want me to play with you on the 23rd?
Yeah, I will be out of
All right,
town, so
I'll-
I'm not
I'll
sure if
write
the
you in.
internet can hold up to.
yeah, I
pencil
want you to play with me on the
Man,
20.
all that,
Listen,
so-
Alden, if we don't do Frigiphobia next week, you and me are doing something on
Oh,
stream.
okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
gosh, I hope it's Frigiphobia then.
Consistent schedule.
I'm gonna make you download Baldur's Gate, and we're gonna
They're just gonna. Can we play together?
we're gonna
Wait.
multiplayer it. Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh,
If you
I'm
buy it
like,
on stream, see Ben bought it on my cousin Ben,
Mhm.
who's in our 24-hour stream. He
Hey,
bought it on Stadia, and they
Mm.
wouldn't-
Oh man.
Mhm.
they wouldn't
Yeah,
multiplayer.
Yeah, they don't
it.
talk to each other. Yeah, they don't do that.
Yeah.
But I could because I bought it on Steam, right?
Yeah,
So
I'll
if
buy
you
it on
buy it on
Steam.
Steam,
Yeah, then we can just
maybe,
we can play together.
maybe
This blows my mind.
that's the
I like
idea.
that.
It's
I
got
like
a
that.
multiplayer mode.
Okay, let's try
Yeah.
it.
We'll
Alright.
find
I'll
out.
tune into that.
All right. Hopefully
If I have time.
Frigiphobia though. I mean, I don't know. We'll see if
Hopefully Frigiphobia. If not
Morgan
that,
can
then
fix your
something else.
computer. Maybe
We're gonna
maybe
do
send it
something. We have to stream. So everything is content.
Woo!
We're gonna stream
Yeah.
Prescott brushing his teeth for like 4 hours. That's what we're gonna
4
do.
How about
hours.
me making a pie?
I
Or
would like
pie-
that
Ooh.
actually. Ooh.
Yeah, I could.
You can have your own cooking show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything
I
is.
can make my famous bourbon pecan pie
Mhm.
that my family loves, or
Nice.
one of my favorite pies is just a dark chocolate and peppermint whipped cream
I have
pie,
a
which is great for the holidays.
I have a request. When you're doing this
Yeah.
cooking show, will you wear a sweater vest?
No,
Oh, come on, man.
because I will wear a sweater, but not a sweater vest.
You can borrow one of
Okay,
mine.
okay.
Please roll it
Yeah,
up.
we've
Yeah.
got
I don't
I
have
have
a
like
sweater
I have
vest.
like
I have
I
a
have
nice
like 42
striped
sweater
and
vests.
rainbowy
Oh,
sweater.
Rainbow is better.
It has a few moths because it's several years old, but I love it anyway,
Okay.
and I wear it no
Okay.
matter what.
That would be great. You know,
Um,
Alex was telling me about Alex Aviles was telling me
Classic
about algorithms and things the other day because he's got this classic gamer thing. Follow him on YouTube if you're not
Yeah, he's
already.
great. Classic
Yeah.
gamers are great.
Yeah.
And he was talking about his algorithms and things, and I was like, man, we just been streaming whatever. You know, it's
Yeah.
like everything is content. Throw it at the wall and see what sticks.
Mhm.
Maybe that's
Pretty
our
much.
problem. I don't know, but we will
Yeah.
totally stream Prescott making a pie.
If I can get the setup, yeah, I'll like. It had to be like borrow your setup with the Skype camera that we had.
Yo, I
for
will
our
come over to
old
your
games
house. I
like
will
that,
come
yeah.
over wherever, and I will put a mask on, and I will.
Mhm.
Drive 4 hours. So
Yeah,
that I have the
I'll do
nice
that.
big setup and roll.
If I get
towards it.
pie.
Yeah.
Do I get pie out of
Do
this?
I get to eat the pie after it?
Of course.
Oh no, I'm sending it to my
course.
family. Thank you though. Bye, James.
I'll be with my family
Okay,
while
well
making
I
it.
had fun. Do I? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm revising that you're not
Cooking
nice.
shows
Alright, I'm gonna
are
get pie.
very stringent to do. I feel like it'll come out a lot like another cooking show I watch, but less good, less funny.
You never
I
know.
suck at cooking,
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be
I don't
really
know.
funny.
Yeah, people would love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
All
It
right.
might be well, like I said, I'm working on my psychology degree, so it might be counseling and therapy and a baking show. Take questions from
That's
chat
not a bad idea.
while we bake.
Yeah, you can do group counseling for people that
Yeah.
you know.
That's why
Can't
I
afford.
do a lot of times
Yeah.
baking. Yeah,
Hmm.
just stress bake at times.
Yeah.
It's like I need stress relief. I need to work out aggression or.
Okay,
recenter
so
myself, but
Prescott's
yeah.
gonna have a therapy show.
Yeah. Definitely.
Alden and me are gonna be doing Baldur's Gate multiplayer.
Yeah.
And other than that, hopefully we get to play some D&D between now
Maybe,
and Christmas. I don't
Maybe
know.
it'll be Frigiphobia.
See.
Yeah, we'll see.
So. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can always email us at neongoblinDnd@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM here or on Twitter. We are at Goblin Neon on Twitter. So send us a DM if you have any questions. Follow us on Twitter. And follow us on YouTube, Neon Goblin, and hit that smash that like button and hit the bell and every other thing you're supposed to do on YouTube.
Mhm.
Listen, everyone, we need 2 more followers for 69.
Yeah,
I'm
just 2
counting
more.
on you.
Yeah.
Just 2.
Seriously.
We're so close
I just
to
want to
the
go.
magical number.
I want to see it, and then I want to go nice. That's it.
And then let it
That's all
breathe
I'm asking
through
for.
and
Yeah.
keep growing.
That magical
Yeah.
number from Bill and Ted's excellent.
If I look at it and it's 71, I'm going to be pissed. No.
Yeah. Who said you missed it?
So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching anything that we do, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alden, anything to add to that?
We love you all.
There you go.
Yeah.
And and to all, a good night.
Happy holidays.